management tool for the RPM. So RPM key. So this is a one type of graphical based or command line based RPM for Red Hat Linux. That RPM is nothing but Red Hat Package Manager. Okay. So RPM is nothing but Red Hat Red. Wait, let me give you RPM. So RPM is nothing but Red Hat Package Manager. Okay. So YUM is a tool that is nothing but one type of open source command line, and it is a package management tool for RPM based Linux system. So Red Hat Package Manager based Linux system. Okay. సో ఇది ఏమవుతుందంటే యూజువల్గా వాట్ విల్ హ్యాపెన్ ఇన్ దిస్ పర్టికులర్ ఎం మీన్స్ వెన్ ఎవర్ యూ వాంట్ టు ఇన్స్టాల్ ఆర్ అప్డేట్ ఆర్ రిమూవ్ ద ప్యాకేజ్ వాట్ ఎవర్ ఇట్ మే బి. Okay, if you want to install or remove or update any packages by using this yum command, we can able to do that. Okay. And it was developed and it was developed and released by Seth Weidel. So his name is called Seth Weidel, under GPL. GPL is nothing but general public license. Like ఇప్పుడు how can I say that, means that Linux is open source under GNU or GPL. GPL is nothing but general public license. Okay, it will be free to open, so it's like a free to anyone. Okay, it's like a free to anyone, so that's why it's like a general to anyone. Okay, general public license. Okay. So how we can able to do that? How we can install any packages by using yum? So m is nothing but it's a command. So earlier it was actually DNF command. Okay. So earlier in the sense is before this yum developed. There is a DNF command which is used to distribute network force. I think something it is there, but it is very old one. But it was replaced by yum command. Okay. So if you want to install any, any packages like that, for example, if you want to install now Firefox. Okay. So like see, Linux is also operating system. It's also having a desktop and it is also having so many things. Okay. If you want to install anything, you can install. See, let me check now. Install Firefox. Okay. So Firefox is a web browser actually. Let me install this one. See here, you need to be good to perform this command. Loaded plugins, extra suggestion, language packages, priorities, update mode. So whatever it may be, first you need to do that yum update. Okay, yum update. Let us see. So here also it is showing that loaded plugins, extra suggestions. Okay. So like that we can able to do that, but let me so see, if you want to update anything you can do that. Okay, for example, if you want to install HTTPD, as of now we will see HTTPD. Why? Because it is a web server, right? So let me install yum install HTTPD. So as of now there is no HTTPD service. Okay, see, let me show you service HTTPD status. Okay, look at here, could not be found, it is showing. So if you install that service install HTTPD, how it's going to be installed means by internet only, via internet only. Okay, so loaded plugins, extra something. So why? Because it is showing still user mode only, easy to user. Let me check by the root yum install. Let me check Firefox now. See, now no package Firefox available for this now. Okay, that's why it is showing error, nothing to do. Okay, install HTTPD. Look at here, it is installing. It is asking for yes or no. So I'm just giving yes. So then now it was installed. Okay, so now after installing, if you want to check whether whatever the softwares are installed or not, you can simply click on yum space list. Okay, see here, whatever the softwares which are installed in this particular operating system, it is showing all these things, yum list. Look at here. Now in this, you don't know, right? What is the software which we need to install, or how we can find out that which one has been installed like that. So for that purpose, you can able to use pipe and grep command. Okay. So how can you do that means, let me show you that how can we do that. How can we grep the particular package which already installed like that. Okay. M space list pipe grep, for example, APA, whatever it may be the package which are started with the APA, I'm trying to get that APA star. See now, APA star means the software packages which are consisting of AP star, it is showing now. Look at here, like this. Open LDAP is there, Open LDAP, Open LDAP dev servers, everything is there. Okay. So, but okay, anyways, I will show you. See, look at here, Apache tools also just now we have installed, right? So everything got installed here. So that's how you can able to get the what is it, output also grep space. Okay, like this. So after installing any package, you can able to uninstall also, but m uninstall or m remove httpd. Okay, so let me check that m remove also. Okay, so now I have installed HTTPD. Now I'll try to remove that one. M remove HTTPD. It is uninstalling. Just press Y. Now it was removed. Look at here. It was removed. So installing is nothing but install. And if you want to uninstall it, you need to try with the remove command. Okay. Now let me check service HTTPD status. Look at here, could not be found. Now I'll try to install again m install httpd. Now we are installing again with this. And then now I'll try with the service httpd status. Look at here, it is showing now. Earlier it is showing not found, but now it is showing inactive and dead. Okay, now we will start this one. Service httpd start. So now it was started. See, HTTP is nothing but it's a one type of web server. Okay, so how it's going to be, see means I'll show you how that web server is working in any Linux operating system like that. In the very early demo class, I have explained to you that is okay. So look at here. Let me show you that whether we have that one or not. I think I sent you over the WhatsApp. Right. Here we have the flow. I'll show you that flow, how it's going to be worked web server in any project or anywhere. Okay. Look at here. Observe carefully. So here, this is called a web server. Okay, now what we have installed HTTP is a web server. In this web server, we can able to configure home.html, login.html, index.html, or location.html, whatever it may be the files HTML pages. If we place over there, we can able to access that HTML pages via the DNS name. Okay, so as of now for this we have the DNS name is why, because we have that AWS instance, right? And this is a public DNS name as of now. Okay, EC252 some compute Amazon AWS.com like this. But what will happen in the real time? In the real time, we need to provide the DNS names, right? Like www.google.com or www.facebook.com like that. So for that purpose, we have this special called DNS server or everything. But in the AWS, we have that the thing. In the AWS, we have route 59. But apart from that, AWS we have separate things called GoDaddy, Indian Web Hosting, Winkar, like that. From these third party vendors, we can able to buy the DNS name. Okay. But in like the same way in AWS also we have Route 53. We will see later that one. Okay, so how to get that and everything we can see later, but as of now I'll show you that what is meant by Route 53. Just I will give you the just how the service looks like. Okay.
Hello.
So, yeah, yeah.
Sir, what is meant by GoDaddy for that one?
That is actually third party vendor. Let me open that one for you. See here, if you go to Google, or else, if you go to Google, simply type GoDaddy. Okay, so GoDaddy is actually a web hosting DNS name provider in the market. Okay, so if you want to buy any website name, for example, www.gajendra.com or naresh.com or satish.com, like that, if you want to have your own website, first you need to buy that website name. That is called a DNS name. Okay, domain name, server name. That's how the process is to getting your own website. And where you can buy that website means, from we have so many third party vendors in the market. So in that, GoDaddy is one type of that one. Okay, so this is actually third party vendor where we can buy the DNS names. Look at here. So GoDaddy is an American publicly traded internet domain registrar and web hosting company headquartered in Tempe, Arizona and incorporated in Delaware. As of December 2021, GoDaddy has more than 20 million customers and over 9,000 employees. Look at here, this how much the company is very big in the market. Okay, so if you go to this godaddy.domain, if you want to buy any website you can buy here. Okay, in Route 53 AWS also, see, look at here. Here we can able to create hosted zone or DNS management, like that. Here also you can able to buy domains. See, look at here, registered domains are like that. From AWS also we can able to buy. AWS also one type of third party vendor. We can able to buy our own websites, like that. In the outside also we have GoDaddy. That is, see, Dhoni is brand ambassador for India. Look at here, for example, I'll try uh, Naresh 123.com. Okay, look at here, whether it is available or not, it will show here. See, this is like www dot domain name. First, you need to buy this domain name. Then only you can able to place this domain name in the DNS server. This is separate, different. This is separate one again. Okay. So if you want to place a DNS server, or if you want to maintain hosting, that one also providing by GoDaddy, but they will charge every monthly basis. Okay. See, naresh123.com is available. Okay, in the real, the world, the worldwide naresh123.com is not there. You can able to create that naresh123.com. Okay, here naresh123.co.in is also available. This is 99 rupees for the first year with a 2-year registration, but it is showing like that only. But after, if you buy this and everything, it will comes around 2000 rupees. Here they will show 99 rupees only. But if you want to buy this, if you go to the cart and at the time of payment, right, at that time they will show you different prices and different things. So so at that time it will take some amount. See, for example, facebook.com. Let us see the facebook.com. Look at here, facebook.com is taken broker service fee 7,399. If you want to buy that facebook.com domain, you need to pay the broker fee of 7,400 rupees. But for that domain, they will sell their own domain names, facebook.com. If facebook.com is no more required for Mark Zuckerberg, means he will sell that facebook.com domain name to any customer. Okay, so for some, maybe it will be like in the auction in the world, right, like that. అంటే ఎంతకైనా అమ్ముకోవచ్చు, వాడి ఇష్టం అనమాట. దీనికి ఒక ఎగ్జాంపుల్ చెప్తాను చూడండి. ఫేస్బుక్ సీఈఓనే మార్క్ జుకర్బర్గ్ వాళ్ళ కూతురు పుట్టిన తర్వాత వాళ్ళ కూతురికి నేమ్ పెట్టినాడు అనమాట. ఇమ్మీడియట్గా వాడు ఎప్పుడైతే నేమ్ పెడతా అన్నాడో, మన ఇండియాలోని కేరళలో ఒక అతను ఏం చేశాడంటే, అతను ఎప్పుడు ఇట్లా డొమైన్ నేమ్స్ కొనుక్కొని జస్ట్ రిజిస్టర్ చేసి పెట్టుకునేవాడు అనమాట. పెట్టుకునేవాడు. ఏమైందంటే, మార్క్ జుకర్బర్గ్ వచ్చి ఇంకా వాళ్ళ కూతురు పేరుతో వెబ్సైట్ ఓపెన్ చేయాలని ఫిక్స్ అయినాడు. అప్పుడు పోయి డొమైన్లో చూస్తే ఆల్రెడీ టేకెన్ అని ఉందన్నమాట. అంటే వాళ్ళ కూతురు పేరుతో ఆల్రెడీ వెబ్సైట్ అనేది కొనుక్కునేసాడు. ఓకే, సో అప్పుడు ఈ మార్క్ జుకర్బర్గ్ కంపెనీ నుంచినే కొంతమంది అప్రోచ్ అయ్యి వీనికి సమ్ అమౌంట్ సమ్ ఎంతో లక్షల్లో డబ్బులు ఇచ్చి ఆ వెబ్సైట్ని కొనుక్కున్నారనమాట. అంటే ఫేస్బుక్ ఓనర్ వాళ్ళ కూతురు కోసం వెబ్సైట్ వాడే కొనుక్కున్నాడు. లైక్ దట్ ఇది ఒక బిజినెస్ లాగా అనమాట. దీన్ని మనం కూడా తీసుకోవచ్చు. అట్లా తీసుకొని మనం కూడా పే చేసుకుంటా ఉంటాం ఎవ్రీ ఇయర్ అట్లా. కాకపోతే మళ్ళీ కావాలంటే అమ్ముకోవచ్చు. లైక్ ఇది చూడండి ఇక్కడ facebook.org. దీని కాస్ట్ చూడు ఎంత ఉందో, 3,70,370 ఉంది దీని కాస్ట్. అంటే ఈ డొమైన్ నేమ్ కాస్ట్ అంటే ఇది జస్ట్ డొమైన్ నేమ్ కాస్ట్. లైక్ ఇక్కడ చూడు www.com. దిస్ ఇస్ ఆల్సో ఎస్టిమేటెడ్ వాల్యూ 3,66,666 రూపీస్. లైక్ దట్. ఇక్కడ చూడండి optbc.com 5,40,370. దిస్ ఇస్ ఓన్లీ ఫర్ టైటిల్ యూ నీడ్ టు పే. ఓకే, ఓన్లీ ఫర్ టైటిల్ మాత్రమే, టైటిల్ కోసం మాత్రమే ఇది. చూడండి stm2.com సంథింగ్ 1,82,000. ఐఎమ్ నాట్ షూర్ వై ఇట్ ఈస్ హ్యావింగ్ stm2.com. like flyu.com 2,70,000. Like that, they will how they will what's that, they will place any they will place that like auction. See here also socialnetworking.org 4,65,777 ఇలా మార్కెట్లో ప్లేస్ చేస్తారనమాట. ఓకేనా. లైక్ ఇట్లా మనకి ఇండియాలోనే కాదు, వరల్డ్ వైడ్ మనకి వెబ్ హోస్టింగ్ సర్వీసెస్ చాలా ఉన్నాయన్నమాట, థర్డ్ పార్టీ వెబ్ హోస్టింగ్ సర్వీసెస్. ఓకే, సో బై యూజింగ్ దట్ వీ కెన్ ఏబుల్ టు create our own DNS name instead of doing this EC2 like this. Okay, like this. You see here, web hosting vendors. So if you type like that, web hosting vendors, so we'll get so many vendors in the market. So as of now, we have seen example as GoDaddy, right? Like that, we have so many things in the market. See here, the top 10 best web hosting providers: Hostinger, Bluehost, DreamHost, HostGator, GreenGeeks, SiteGround, like that. We have so many things like that. If you click here, they will show you the top 10 best web hosting providers. See here in the top 10 also GoDaddy is not there, but Indians are preferring the GoDaddy to buy the web hosting domain name. Okay. Okay, that is how the web server needs to be placed. If you want to place any webs, if you want to have your own website, means you require first this DNS name. Then after DNS name, you need to have servers to host this your server name. For example, www.naresh.com or Gajendra Satish.com. If you want to host your own website, means you require DNS server also. That DNS server is also provided by their own companies. Like if you buy your domain from GoDaddy, means they will provide you to how to host your website. వాళ్ళే నీ వెబ్సైట్ని ఎక్కడ హోస్ట్ చేయాలి, ఏం చేయాలి అని సర్వర్స్ అన్ని ప్రొవైడ్ చేసి ఎవ్రీ మంత్ ఒక ₹500 ఛార్జ్ చేస్తారనమాట. ఓకేనా. దెన్ అది వాళ్ళు చేసిన తర్వాత నువ్వేం చేయాలంటే అదే సర్వర్లో డేటాబేస్ కూడా కొనుక్కుంటావు వాళ్ళ దగ్గరే. కొనుక్కొని ఎవ్రీ మంత్ ఇంకో ₹300 అట్లా ఎక్స్ట్రా పే చేసి నీకు సంబంధించిన డేటా మొత్తం నువ్వు అప్లోడ్ చేసుకుంటా ఉంటావు అనమాట దాంట్లో. అప్పుడు ఏమవుతుందంటే ఆటోమేటిక్గా నీ వెబ్సైట్ అనేది అప్డేట్ అవుతూ ఉంటుంది. ఇప్పుడు చాలా వరకు లోకల్ వెబ్సైట్స్, కొన్ని చిన్న చిన్న వెబ్సైట్స్ ఉంటాయి కదా, అవన్నీ కూడా ఇట్లా ప్లేస్ చేస్తానట్టు అనమాట. వాళ్ళు ఎవ్రీ మంత్ ఖచ్చితంగా మినిమం ఒక 2,000 నుంచి 3,000 లేదా 5,000 కూడా ఖర్చు పెడతా అంటారు. బట్ దే విల్ యూజువలీ get back that revenue by publishing some ads in their website. వాళ్ళ వెబ్సైట్స్లో వాళ్ళు కొన్ని యాడ్స్ పబ్లిష్ చేసి డబ్బులు ఎర్న్ చేసుకుంటా అంటారు అనమాట. సో look at here, these are the top 10 web hosting providers. Hostinger, Bluehost, DreamHost అట్లా ఇవన్నీ కూడా. ఓకేనా. సో ఇలాంటి దాంట్లోకి కూడా వెళ్ళి నువ్వు కొనుక్కోవచ్చు. ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ లెటెస్ట్ సీ ద హోస్టింగర్ లైక్ గోడాడీ. లైక్ గోడాడీనే ఇది కూడా అనమాట. ఓకేనా. ఒకటి ఎగ్జాంపుల్ చూస్తే మీకు అర్థమైపోతుంది, ఇది కూడా గోడాడీ లాగే అని. లెటెస్ట్ సీ దట్. Okay, that's how. Okay, so in our flow, if you want to host your website, you require DNS server. After that you need web server, right? So here we are placing our web server now. That's what we have done here now. Just we have started our web server by installing that one. Okay, now what I will do is I will take duplicate session. Okay, it is not working. Okay, right. Sudo bash. Now we have installed our web service httpd status. See, look at here. In each and every company, it should be there, but not HTTPD perfectly. Not exactly that HTTPD. It is having directly Apache. Okay, that Apache we need to install and then configure everything. I will show you how to do that and everything after installing application server. Like here we have web server, right? I will install application server also, and then I will show you how to configure load balancer, then how to connect to the load balancer, and then how to connect to the db also. I will create that db also in the here. See here, domain sale .com and .in is 300, .in is 149. So go for it. So if you click on close, and then here you can able to search your own website also. Okay, like this. It's like start now means if you click on start now, it will goes to you to test your name, your web host name. Okay, DNS name. Okay, it is opening like that. Okay, like that now we have configured web server, but in the web server, after installing web server, starting web server is not the only task. Apart from this, we have so many things to configure this one. Okay, we have so many tasks to create that one. Okay, so like here you can able to find your domain name here. Okay, for example, naresh123.com. Let us check. Okay, just simply search it. See here, this is what they are doing is domain registration is 100% discount. You save 999 rupees. Hide personal information of my domain. Should it hide personal information of my domain? Only 270 rupees per yearly. Like this, they will give you the thing. So for 1 year it is free, and for 2 years they will charge some 999 rupees like this. See here, like this. But the thing is, if you want to create your own website like this, you need to create your own website. Okay, anyways, you will come clear idea after configuring and everything with these things. Okay, okay. Now, let me show you how to configure that and everything. If you see now, if you copy this public domain now, it will shows you that you have Apache thing what we have installed now. Okay, so now let us see how to configure something like other than this. I mean, if you want to create any website or like that sample website or like that, let me show you that. It is having actually a big task. Now look at here, test page is Apache powered by Apache 2.4 something. Okay, now I'll show you something about how to do everything after do this. Okay, now what I will do is I'll create something in our website now. Okay, see in the slash etc, here we have, you can able to find m dot configure m dot repos. M dot repos in the sense is repositories dot directory. So here you can able to place your some uh, things like see here. Here it is showing Amazon to core dot repo or Amazon extras dot repo. Here you can do anything like something this is related to something this is related to operating system. If you have any issues with the thing operating system, you can take this backup of this repo files in the real time. Also, if you get any issues with the dot repo files, you need to take backup and then you need to make some edits. Okay, so that is anyways that is different thing. Don't do that. Okay, right. Now what we will do is, now I am trying to place something else. I am trying to place something else means sample application like that. Let me give you the whole scenario. What are the steps? What are all the steps you need to take? Okay. Mm, okay. One moment. Let me give you the thing. One moment. Okay. Now we'll go to cd slash where. So slash in the sense is a root only. Okay. So here we need to go to where. So in this you can able to find cd www. So this is the place where standard location this is. In each and every company also they will place slash where www only. But if they wish to change anything from here, they will change their own paths. Okay, ఇక్కడ ఏవైనా వాళ్ళు చేంజ్ చేసుకుంటారు అనమాట వాళ్ళ ఇష్టం. ఓకే, సో ఫ్రమ్ హియర్ యూ నీడ్ టు గో టు ద cd space html. html is nothing but like it's like what is that hypertext markup language and files. Here you can able to place the html files and everything. See, look at here, now it is showing 0 here. So here what I will do is I will create mkdir space what's let's take satish1.com, satish.com. Okay, or else satish1.com. Okay, mkdir space satish1.com. Okay, now if I need to go to satish1.com. So if you want to buy your own website, now you need to buy satish1.com. If you are buy your own website with any name, you need to provide the that domain name here. Okay, for example, naresh123.com or gajendra123.com, like that. Okay, so in this you need to create one html file. Okay, so for that html file we need to provide one directory for that html things. So I'm going to create here make the ir space public underscore html. Okay, so this is like example, treat this is like example. You need to provide public underscore html is the standard one under satish1.com. So whatever it may be, satish1.com ఏ కాదు, అక్కడ ఏదైనా ఉండొచ్చు, బట్ ఇన్సైడ్ దట్ డొమైన్ నేమ్ యూ షుడ్ హ్యావ్ పబ్లిక్ అండర్ స్కోర్ html. ఓకే, సో ఇక్కడ పబ్లిక్ అండర్ స్కోర్ html అనేది స్టాండర్డ్. ఓకేనా, మీరు ఇక్కడ గుర్తుపెట్టుకోవాల్సింది ఏమంటే satish1.com అనేది ఒక డొమైన్ నేమ్. అక్కడ facebook.com ఉండొచ్చు, amazon.com ఉండొచ్చు, ఏదైనా ఉండొచ్చు, బట్ ఇన్సైడ్ దట్ we have public underscore html. That is very important. Okay, so cd public underscore html. Now if you see the pwd, now we have where www html satish1.com, like this. Okay, so now we got created one public underscore html.com. Now we will do one thing. Okay, now uh, I need to create one file here actually, public underscore html. So here what I will do is I will create one file. So any website, the main basic file is index.html. ఓకే, ఇండెక్స్ డాట్ HTML ఏమంటే ప్రతి ఒక్క రియల్ టైమ్ వెబ్సైట్ కంటే ప్రతి ఒక్క రియల్ టైమ్ అప్లికేషన్ కంటే ఫేస్బుక్ కానీ అమెజాన్ కానీ మీరు చూసే ఏదైనా సరే యూట్యూబ్.com కానీ దేనికైనా సరే ఫస్ట్ వెబ్సైట్కి బేస్ ఫైల్ ఏదంటే index.html అనమాట. index.html లోపలే మనకి మెయిన్ వెబ్సైట్కి సంబంధించిన ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ మొత్తం ఉంటుంది. ఓకే, సో వెబ్సైట్ అంటే here that is nothing but application only. Okay, facebook.com is a website only, but it is one type of application, right? Like that index.html అనేది మెయిన్ బేసిక్ అనమాట. ఓకేనా, ఓకే సారీ. సో index.html ఫైల్లోనే మనకు అప్లికేషన్ సంబంధించిన బేసిక్ డీటెయిల్స్ ఉంటుందన్నమాట. ఓకేనా, దీనికోసం మనం ఏం చేస్తామంటే HTML లాంగ్వేజ్లో ఫస్ట్ కొంచెం అదే మరి మనకు సంబంధించిన అప్లికేషన్ సంబంధించిన డీటెయిల్స్ అన్ని కూడా ప్రొవైడ్ చేస్తాం. బట్ యాజ్ ఆఫ్ నౌ నేను సింపుల్గా ఇది ఒక ఫైల్ విఐ స్పేస్ ఇండెక్స్ డాట్ ఎస్టిఎంఎల్ అనేది ఒక ఫైల్. సో నేను దీన్ని ఎడిట్ చేస్తాను. లైక్ షెల్ స్క్రిప్టింగ్ లాగా ఇది కూడా డాట్ ఎస్టిఎంఎల్ అనేది ఒక ప్రోగ్రామింగ్ లాంగ్వేజ్, బట్ విత్ ద ఎక్స్టెన్షన్ ఆఫ్ ఎస్టిఎంఎల్ అండ్ ఇట్ ఇస్ ఇన్ ద ఫార్మ్ ఆఫ్ ఎస్టిఎంఎల్ లాంగ్వేజ్. దట్స్ ఇట్. ఓకే. సో ఇది కూడా మనకి మొన్న చూసిన షెల్ స్క్రిప్టింగ్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ లాగా ఇది కూడా ఒక ప్రోగ్రామింగ్ లాంగ్వేజ్. సో హియర్ వీఆర్ గివింగ్ ద ఎక్స్టెన్షన్ ఇండెక్స్ డాట్ ఎస్టిఎంఎల్, బట్ వీ డోంట్ రన్ ఇట్. మనం దీన్ని రన్ చేయము, ఎగ్జిక్యూట్ చేయము. వై? బికాస్ ఇది ఆటోమేటిక్గా మనకి వెబ్సైట్లో చూపించేస్తుంది కాబట్టి. ఓకేనా? సో నౌ I'll do that editing now. So just press I for insert. Now I will just type a sample HTML file here. Okay. So I will provide you the sample. You can able to find so many sample HTML files in the Google. Okay. But here I'm just typing. Why? Because so that you will come to understand what is the HTML language looks like. Okay. Okay, see here, first when I am typing HTML you need to type slash HTML also. Okay, slash HTML also, like this, but not now. I should do this before only. Okay, anyways, in the after HTML head and then title. So after that, in the title you need to provide the title. So here what I will do is, welcome to VJ Infotech, like this. I'll provide like this, and then I'll close the title section, title, like that. You need to close the session. Okay, and then so this is what I want. Now I'll close the head also. Okay, slash head. Okay, and then now I'll close. I have closed head. The head is nothing but the title. Title section belongs to head part. Now I'll try to create body section. Okay, body section in the sense is nothing but what are all the contents that you can able to find. So I'll end this body also just like this. Okay, and then you can press enter here. Okay, and then you come here, and then you can give the body title like this. So here I am giving h1. H1 is nothing but one type of ఇదన్నమాట. అంటే h1 h2 h3 అనేది ఏమంటే సైజ్ ఆఫ్ ది టెక్స్ట్ కూడా మారుతుంది, h1 h2 h3 h4 అని. బట్ h1 అని ఇస్తాను నేను ఇక్కడ. ఓకే, ఎనీవేస్, సక్సెస్ the VJ Infotech virtual host is working. So this is what I want the output now. Okay, so I'll close slash h1 now. Okay, right, like this. Now anyways I have closed this body also, right? So already, so what I mean to say is, when you are opening a section, you need to close that. Now I'll close slash html. This is very very basic, like abcds in html. Okay, just escape it and then colon w, you just to save this file. Okay, now if I cat it, look at here. So like this you can able to see the html programming. Okay, so this is like sample html program. Now what I'm going to do is, we have already created our satish1.com and slash public html. In that public html we have this file index.html file. Okay, so now what we are going to do is,
The real time also we have to work on this, like HTML.
real time you don't need to develop this html file. Okay, we have developers like the java developers or .NET developers, css developers, like that. They will create their application thing and everything, and then they will give you that package to you to install onto the web server or like that. So how they are going to do that, how they are going to build and package to deploy that one means, that is we'll see later. Okay, this is basic thing now as of now. Okay,
Okay, sir.
got it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, right. Now we need to create the this virtual host for this. Okay, virtual host is for this. Now just go to cd slash etc. So here you can able to find out the virtual host. Okay, virtual host in the sense is are in the host file. Let me show you that host file, how it is showing you that in the etc file system. In the etc file system only you can able to find that ssh also. Okay, but here you can able to see so many things. Like, look at here. Here first you need to find httpd. Why? Because you need to configure that httpd thing, right? That's why you need to go to first httpd, this one. First you need to go to this directory. Okay, cd space httpd. So here you have default things: conf, conf.d, conf.modules.d. So many things here. Logs, logs is nothing but here each and every track of that particular web server is going to be recorded in this one. Okay, so if you want to go to this like this, you can go for this logs also. Okay, so here you need to go to something else like um, you need to create here sites available. So you need to create your own things, mkdir space site space minus available. Okay, like this. See, look at here. Now it is sites available is there. Just now we have created this sites available. Okay, and then you need to go inside this sites available. ఇది రియల్ టైంలో మనం ఇలా చేయాలంటే నీకు డాక్యుమెంట్ ప్రొవైడ్ చేస్తారు. బట్ బిఫోర్ దట్ యూ నీడ్ టు నో వేర్ వీఆర్ అండ్ వాట్ వీఆర్ డూయింగ్ లైక్ దట్. అది మీకు తెలిసి ఉండాలన్నమాట ఖచ్చితంగా. ఓకేనా, అది మీకు తెలిస్తే మీరు ఆటోమేటిక్గా మీరు అవన్నీ చేస్తారు. బట్ ఇక్కడ నేను ఏం చేశానంటే, ఇది మీరు ప్రాక్టీస్ చేయండి. జస్ట్ నేను ఎస్టీటీపీడీ అనే ఒక వెబ్ సర్వర్ ఇన్స్టాల్ చేసి దాంట్లో ఒక శాంపుల్ అప్లికేషన్ ఎట్లుంటుంది అనేది నేను మీకు చూపిస్తాను. ఓకేనా, వేర్ HTMLలోకి వెళ్ళి అక్కడ ఒక HTML ఫైల్ మన హోస్ట్ నేమ్ మనమే ఇచ్చుకొని మనమే క్రియేట్ చేసి జస్ట్ ఒక శాంపుల్ ఒక ఫైల్ అనేది ఇచ్చేస్తాం అనమాట మనం. ఓకేనా, దట్స్ ఇట్. సో ఇక్కడ మనం ఏం చేస్తామంటే మన మన ఇది ఏదైతే మనం క్రియేట్ చేసామో అంటే ఏమి లైక్ satish1.com అని ఉంది ఇదేది. సో ఇది ఎక్కడ ఉంది? ఇది మనకి వేర్ HTML లో ఉంది, అంటే ఈ ఫైల్లో ఈ డైరెక్టరీలో ఉంది, వేర్ HTML లో ఉంది satish1.com అని. ఓకేనా, సో దీనికి సంబంధించిన కాన్ఫిగ్ ఫైల్ అనేది మనం ఇప్పుడు క్రియేట్ చేయాల్సి ఉంటుంది ఇక్కడ. ఓకే, సో ఆల్రెడీ ఇక్కడ కాన్ఫిగ్ అని conf అని ఉంది కదా. సో దిస్ conf is default one. Now I am going to create in the sites available. I will create one file called satish1.com.conf. Okay, like this. Okay, so something I'll place here, but as of now I'll make it empty only, va space satish1.com. Okay, but the thing is you need to what's that, copy the things like go to logs. So here you can able to find the logs, right? cd logs. So just go back one step back. So if you do ll means you can able to see the logs. So go to that logs now. Now see pwd. The pwd is etc httpd logs. So here if you type ll means here you can able to see access underscore log error underscore log. Okay, these are all by default, these are all created here, don't worry. Okay, but in this particular sites available, if you want to see the logs only, I have shown you here. Okay, now if you want to if you want, we need to edit in the sites available, that cd sites available, right? So httpd. So here we need to go to sites available. So in this I have created the file called satish, va space satish1.com. So nothing is here. So what I'm going to do is here I'm going to create virtual host. Okay, so this is actually in every each and everything you need to do this one. Okay, but don't confuse, you don't need to do this in the real time, but you need to understand this one. Okay, ఇది అర్థం చేసుకోవాలంటే మీరు రియల్ టైంలో దీన్ని చేయాల్సిన అవసరం లేదు. అంటే ఒక అప్లికేషన్ అనేది ఎట్లా వర్క్ అవుతుంది అనేది తెలుసుకోవడం కోసం అన్నమాట ఇదంతా కూడా. ఓకే, satish1.com. Okay, server name, and then you need to provide server name space server admin, that is, and this is server name is satish1.com. Okay, and then you need to provide server alias also. Like the server alias in the sense is like instead of server satish1.com, we need to provide www.satish1.com. this is nothing but alias name. Okay, రియల్ టైంలో మనకి ఇట్లా అలియాస్ నేమ్ అంటే ఏమేమి కూడా అడుగుతారు అనమాట. Okay, na? What do you mean by alias name? Okay, so document root. Where is the document actually? That is in slash where www slash. So here we have created. So in this www html directory, in this we have satish1.com. Okay, in this we have created public underscore html, right? This is the path, right, where www.html satish1.com slash public underscore html. In this public underscore html we have created the file html file. Now here I want to show error log also. Okay, for that. Okay, error log. Where is the error log here? So just where slash log, just now we have seen, right, log httpd slash error log, sorry, error underscore log. Let me show you that. Just to scroll up, we have, see here, error underscore log is there, where it is etc httpd logs. Okay, so I want to show here now, not where slash etc slash httpd slash logs slash error underscore log. This is the path, right, for error underscore log. See, error underscore log, where is the path it is actually located? In etc httpd logs. So etc httpd logs, in that we have error underscore log. This is the path we need to enter here. Okay, so if you want to make custom log also, you can do custom log also. Okay, see here, custom log. Custom log is nothing but same, etc slash httpd slash logs slash access underscore log. So access underscore log is nothing but custom log only. Okay, this is what the document we need to update in this thing. What is that? In the sites available. Okay, so slash virtual host. So now I'm ending this one, virtual host. Now just escape colon wq not. Okay, like this. Now where we have entered this one, in, look at here, etc httpd sites available. In that I have created one, what is that, .conf file, that is satish1.com.conf. So now I'll change the permission for this, chmod 775 satish1.com.conf. Okay, so now in this config file we have the host details. Okay, virtual host details. In that virtual host details, what are those things means, let me explain you. Okay, now where the document root is nothing but where we have created our file. Okay, see here, I'll go to this path now. Look at here, we have the document here, original document. So మన డాక్యుమెంట్స్ ఎక్కడ ఉన్నాయో మనం ఇక్కడ ప్లేస్ చేయాల్సి ఉంటుంది, ఈ పర్టికులర్ satish1.com.conf లో. ఇది ఎక్కడ ఉంటుందంటే ఈటీసీ httpd సైట్స్ అవైలబుల్లో ఉంటుంది అనమాట. ఓకేనా, లైక్ దట్. ఇంకా ఎర్రర్ లాగ్ ఎక్కడ ఉంటుందంటే ఇక్కడ ఉంటుంది బై డిఫాల్ట్. మనం ఇక్కడ చూడండి, ఈటీసీ ఇక్కడికి వచ్చి మనం చూసామంటే ls-l ఇట్లా చూసామంటే ఇక్కడ చూడండి, మనకి యాక్సెస్ అండర్ స్కోర్ లాగ్ ఉంది, ఎర్రర్ అండర్ స్కోర్ లాగ్ కూడా ఉంది. దానిపైన మనం సర్వర్ అడ్మిన్, సర్వర్ నేమ్, సర్వర్ అలియాస్ మనమే ప్రొవైడ్ చేసాం అనమాట. రియల్ టైంలో ఇక్కడ సర్వర్ అలియాస్ దగ్గర www.facebook.com, www.facebook1.com, facebook www.facebook.us, facebook.in, facebook.australia, అట్లా చాలా ఉంటాయి అన్నమాట అలియాస్ దగ్గర. ఓకేనా, లైక్ దట్ ఇఫ్ యూ కన్సిడర్ ఎనీ రియల్ టైమ్ అప్లికేషన్. బట్ కంపల్సరీ ఇప్పుడు నేను చెప్తానంటే బేసిక్గా ప్రతి ఒక్క అప్లికేషన్కి ఉంటాయి, నాట్ ఓన్లీ ఫర్ ఫేస్బుక్ ఆర్ ఎనీథింగ్ లైక్ అమెజాన్, దేనికైనా సరే మనకి ఇవి ఉంటాయి అన్నమాట. ఓకేనా, నౌ వీ విల్ రీస్టార్ట్ ద httpd service space httpd stop. Okay, and then we need to start it again. So restart is nothing but stop and start. Remember this one, restart or bouncing or reboot or like that. If they are asking you to reboot Apache, means you need to recycle the Apache. If they are asking to bounce the Apache, means you need to stop and start. If they are asking to restart, means stop and start. If they are asking to reboot, means stop and start. These three things are the belongs to same thing, stop and start only. Okay, so start it. So HTTPD was service started. Now let us check the status. Look at here, this is active and running. Okay, so now what I want to show you is, now you need to update the virtual host. Okay, so anyways we have updated the host, right? So for that you need to update the host. So for that you need to go to cd slash etc. Here in this etc you can able to see uh, this httpd, right? Where it is A B C D E F G H, like HTTPD. Just above the HTTPD we have host file is there, HOSTS hosts. Okay, so you need to open this host first. Okay, like this. Now look at here, localhost 6, localhost 6 dot local domain. Okay, so here you need to add the thing now like this. For example, what is the DNS name? Here we have, so the DNS name is this one, right? So the DNS name is this one. Now what you need to do is, just you need to provide this entire thing like public IP address. Let me try this. Actually it should work. It should not work. Why? Because this is Amazon Light, right? They have their own network and everything. I think it will not work, but I will show you in my system, like after installing VMware and everything. So here, what is that? Today internet is not working, that's why I didn't able to connect to my lab system, personal system. Otherwise I will do that. Okay, tomorrow I'll show you. If it is not working here, don't worry, we will do that in our own thing. Okay, now here what I will do is, just I will provide satish1.com. Okay, like this. Just escape colon wq not. Now I have given the host name also, cat host. Okay, now here I have given the IP address 52.66.200. This is what we have now. Look at here, public IP is 52.66.200.157. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is, just I'm going to restart the HTTPD again. Okay, service HTTPD, you can directly do restart. Okay, so you can do restart or start or stop or status. These many commands you can able to provide after service HTTPD. These are all the arguments you can able to pass after HTTPD. So it will do whatever it may be you have provided. So now I am providing restart. See now how it's going to be do that. Just it will stop and then start. Now I'll check the status. Okay, now it is running. Okay, it was stopped and then running. Okay, so now if you want to check your thing, like now you want to add your what is that, godaddy.com also. Okay, that means you need to add this satish1.com. సతీష్1.com అనే డిఎన్ఎస్ వచ్చి మనం గోడాడీలో కానీ ఎక్కడైనా కానీ కొనుక్కుంటే ఇట్ విల్ బి వర్క్ ఇన్ ద ఇంటర్నెట్. ఓకే, మనకి ఇంటర్నెట్లో అది వర్క్ అవుతుంది అనమాట. సో నౌ లెట్ మీ చెక్ in our, now just I will refresh here, what it will happen, let us see. See, it is still showing our Apache test page only. Why? Because we cannot able to provide, we cannot able to see anything in the AWS Linux, but in our own Linux we can able to do this. Why? Because they have their own things. I mean, they have their own configurations and everything. That's why here we cannot able to see the DNS name. But let me try for that. Let me try to troubleshoot that. Mm, yeah, we don't have pause, right? One moment. సో ఇక్కడ నేను ప్రజెంట్ నేను ఇక్కడ క్రియేట్ చేసిన కంటెంట్ ఇది ఏదైతే ఉందో దాని నుంచి నేను తీసుకొని రాలేను. బట్ యునో నేను S3 బకెట్ చెప్పినప్పుడు కానీ, లేదంటే లైక్ లోడ్ బ్యాలెన్సింగ్ అదంతా కూడా నేను కాన్ఫిగర్ చేసినప్పుడు కానీ నేను మీకు ప్రొవైడ్ చేస్తాను. అది ఎట్లా మనం అప్లికేషన్ని చూడొచ్చు, ఎట్లా మనం చేయొచ్చు అనేది నేను మీకు దాంట్లో చూపిస్తాను నేను. ఓకేనా, హౌ వీ విల్ గెట్ ద డేటా బై యూజింగ్ ద AWS అండ్ ఎవ్రీథింగ్. ఓకే, ఓకే, let me do that. etc DHCP client client. So etc DHCP, let me do that. Let me try to get cd slash. So now here we have EDC only, right? cd DHCP. Let me go to DHCP. Here we have dh client.conf. Okay, so what I will do is dh client dot conf. Okay, let me edit this one. So timeout is 300 seconds. Okay, dynamic timeout 300 seconds. What I will do is I will increase this to 30,000. Okay, so what I need to do every time is this one. Okay, this is you need to provide that to avoid the timeout sessions. Okay, okay, let me do one thing. ETC network. Okay, uh, one moment. Let me show you that host a static web page. Okay, one moment. Let me do that. Okay, I will do one thing. cd slash where www. So here I have HTML file, right? So okay, in this HTML we have satish1.com. Okay, I'll do one thing. Satish1.com. I will do one thing. cp minus pr um, public underscore HTML to one step back. I'm just copying to one step back. Okay, see, if I go one step back I can able to see the public underscore HTML. Okay, so this public underscore HTML, oh sorry, I don't want this public underscore HTML here. Okay, so here index.html, right? So I want to move this index.html to one step back now. Okay, so if I go one step back I can able to see the index.html here also. So I'll do one thing, 775 index.html. Now what I'm doing is just I have copied this index.html from satish1.com. Inside that satish1.com we have public underscore html. Okay, right, in that public underscore html we have index.html. I have just copied from there to here. Just I make a copy. I didn't what is that moved. Okay, right, now what I need to do is um, oh, okay, that's it. Right, one moment. Now let me check with this thing. What is that? Public domain name. Okay, this is public DNS, right? Copy, and then now I'll try to paste it here. Why? Because I don't want to do etc host or anything virtual host. Let me show you now. I think it should work. Right, see here, now it is working. Success, the VJ Infotech virtual host is working. That's what I have given in the index.html, right? See here, cat, no, VA I will take, VA space, index.html. So look at here, I made a mistake here, that is H1 success, VG Infotech, right? So I'll pick I and then I'll type here I. So what I'm going to do now is, look at here, I'm going to add one more line here, H1 not, H2 here I will give, okay? H2, look at here how it's going to be changed. Welcome to VJ Infotech, okay? This is how we can able to place the small uh, just HTML content, okay? W2 not. Now what I will do is, just I will make a refresh here, just I will do a refresh here. So look at here how the concept is got changed. Success, the VJ Infotech virtual host is working, welcome to VJ Infotech. Like that you need to place the content, okay? So here now you don't need to do all these things. Don't create satish1.com, or don't go to public underscore html, or don't create etc host, or don't do anything in this AWS actually, but in our personal we can do all these things to get our own website. But I'll show you these all these things in our own VMware CentOS tomorrow, okay? So in that we will see entire the thing, how the real time is going to work on that, okay? So that's how we can able to place our website. So here web server is nothing but this is the one web server where we have created index.html, and then from that we are going to access our own content through DNS. So now it is confined to only this one. Look at here, this DNS name is http ec2 something is there, but I want it to show that is www.satish1.com like this, okay? This is what I'm going to show you tomorrow. If you type satish1.com, it will come as a our required website, okay? This is what I'm going to show you tomorrow, that one, okay? Like that you need to create your own pages, okay? Right, that is after installing web server only. Remember that one, after installing web server. That web server is nothing but here we have taken httpd, okay? And then we have nginx also. Nginx is also one type of web server. That's one also you can able to install by install nginx, nginx, okay? So simply you can install that nginx. Nginx is available in Amazon extra topic nginx one. To use, run sudo amazon linux install nginx one. See here, they have given the entire command here. So this one nginx is available in Amazon Linux extra topic nginx one. So sudo amazon linux extras install nginx one. Just do like that. So see, it is installing now nginx httpd server. So nginx is also httpd server only, okay? Like see here, now I click on y. So now it was installed. Now what I will do is em remove httpd y. Okay, now I have removed the httpd. Now see, look at here, service httpd status. Now what it will show is could not be found, okay? Now I'll try to service nginx status, nginx status. So look at here, nginx http and reverse proxy server disabled, it is inactive, dead it is showing. Okay, now I'll start service nginx start, okay? start start. So it was started. Now if I check status of that nginx status, it is now it is running. Look at here, this is also one type of http server. See here, the nginx http and reverse proxy server. So in the real time they are using nginx only, okay? So you need to work on nginx continuously, okay? Oh, ఏమైందిపా సతీష్, ఏమైంది? అవునా, ఎందుకు? అవునా? అవునా, నేను క్లోజ్ చేయలేదే, ఉండు, నేను అసలు ఓపెన్ చేయలేదాన్ని. ఎక్కడ స్టాప్ అయింది చెప్పు.